What is going on, guys? Welcome back to some more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle videos. And actually was taking the chance to think a little bit. And I was wondering about the brand new Dokkan Fest feature Gohan that we got. And I really bothered as to why he doesn't have one arm. Because the one-arm form of Gohan, you know, from the future, of course, is just so iconic, right? Him losing his one arm and having that very last fight with the androids and, you know, eventually dying. That's a very powerful scene because that scene led Trunks to go Super Saiyan. So him having one arm is just so iconic, and for some reason, Dokkan just didn't do that. Dokkan seems to like absolutely refuse to bring any kind of, I guess, missing limbs or anything of that sort to Dokkan. So for example, we're probably not going to get the Frieza cut in half, the full power Frieza cut in half that fought Goku. Probably not going to see that form of Frieza. And you know, there's like, for example, you know, when Tien was fighting against Vegeta. Yeah, it was Vegeta Nap in the segment. He lost one arm. Probably not going to see that version of Tien either. So it seems like Dokkan is, or Bandai I should say, is keeping these kind of characters away from the game, I guess, to appeal more towards kids, which is fine. Definitely okay, because obviously it's a mobile game. You want to have kids be interested in it. You want kids to be exposed to missing limbs and maybe blood and whatnot. So I do understand the reason behind it, but it does bother me that these iconic characters, you know, once again, like the one-arm future Gohan, the cut in half full power Frieza, you know, these are characters that will be very interesting. Now, obviously, we have the characters in the game already, just that there are variations of them where the missing body parts. And, you know, once again, you know, if you're targeting kids, then that's not probably the best marketing strategy. So I do understand that. But at the same time, you know, you are missing out on, you know, the interest of those characters, which, you know, I mean, doesn't really matter. You know, we do have future Gohan in game. We do have full power Frieza in game. And do we really need them to be cut in half and be missing limbs? I suppose not, but it's very weird to play a Dragon Ball Z game not have these characters available to you. Now, you know, I think there's actually a thing in Xenoverse as well. I believe I'm not sure, I don't play Xenoverse, but based off what I've seen, Future Gohan is also in that game, but he has two arms. Now, the thing about Gohan in Xenoverse that he has two arms, but he doesn't really use the other arm, so he might as well just have the one. It's kind of just like hanging there. So I see how they do in Dragon Ball Z games is that they don't really want to make it, I guess, too high rated. Like, you know, for example, rated PG-13 or maybe rated R with, you know, missing limbs and whatnot. Because once again, there's a big audience out there, you know, of kids who play games. And obviously, if you're targeting a specific 13 older or 18 older audience, then you're going to be missing out on that big demographic, which is, you know, the under 12-year-olds. So, you know, but I don't think someone so young should be playing Dokkan because, you know, it's a money game. I mean, you know, like, obviously, you can play free to play, obviously, but, you know, the game is so pay to win, pay to play heavy. You know, all the banners that drops, all the summoning you have to do, and the lack of the amount of stones you can farm. You know, I mean, I think the game can give you upwards of like 3,000 or 4,000 free stones or something like that. Like, quite a bit of stones, honestly, for free. But once those free stones run out, that's kind of it. You know, you might have a certain event, a brand new story event that drops, you can farm like 20 stones, but, you know, you're not going to be able to farm enough to do a multi. So these games really are for people who, you know, are working and have jobs and, like, are definitely mature. But obviously, once again, you know, the kids, you know, their parents' credit cards, they can use those and buy and whatever. So just because you don't make money doesn't mean you can't get money to make in-app purchases. So that's probably what they're thinking about as well. But, you know, I understand, once again, the reason behind it. You know, probably never going to see one-arm future Gohan. Probably never going to see Frieza cut in half. Probably never going to see the one-arm Tien. You know, I mean, I guess it's alright, I suppose. But, you know, once again, the characters are quite iconic. And I wish they would come to the game. But, you know, we have them in the game in some capacity already. So I guess not a big deal. But I started bringing a video to you guys. A very, very quick video about why the characters probably won't ever be coming to the game. I could be wrong. You know, for all I know, there is a character out there in Dokkan that is missing one arm. I just can't think of it right now. I can't think of any character in Dokkan that actually is showing visible signs of damage. Like, you know, I guess LR Gohan, you know, Super Saiyan 2 LR Gohan, obviously, but, you know, he has his arm. Like, his arm kind of bleeding in the image. You can see it. But he has both his limbs, and, you know, it's not a big deal, I suppose. Beyond that, we don't really have any other character in the game. Like, for example, I guess we can look at the Super Saiyan 3 Tech Angel Goku. So the SSR form of that card, if you look at that form or the actual image in the anime, he was actually, like, torn clothes. He was, like, steaming from taking a ki blast to the face. Like, he was beaten down. but in the game he's, you know, properly clothed and, you know, he's clean. So I don't know, maybe, yeah, I mean, I think it's just a thing of that, you know, they don't really want to, you know, have the game rated 13 or older. But once again, there's a whole 12 and under category of, you know, people that they're missing. And, you know, obviously, targeting a game that's going to be more mature, you're going to be missing the audience, meaning you're missing on the funds. And, you know, ultimately, we want to make money, right? So, yeah. Anyway, so very quick video, guys. Let me know down below what you think about this topic. Let me know down below if you agree with me. Let me know down below if I'm crazy. If I am missing a character that actually in the game that is missing an arm, whatever, let me know. Please correct me. I'm not perfect. Maybe I missed something. Maybe I'm fucking up. You know, that always happens. You know, it's an everyday thing where I fuck up. So, you know, but I mean, regardless of whatever, I just think this is, you know, how the game is, and it's not a big deal. But, I mean, you know, it would be good to have future Gohan 1R. It really would be. But whatever, it's not a big deal. Anyway, so very quick video, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Do enjoy the video. Make sure to leave a like, share, comment down below. If you're not subscribed, make it a thing. Sub to the boy, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
I will not let you destroy my world!